go and watch Spartacus. Before Spartacus became a super hit, do we have any actors in that show that have that international market value? It was when Spartacus became an household film, everybody loves Spartacus, everybody wants to watch. Then those actors became superstars. Can they do that for us? If they really love us, say what they claim. They can pick Zubi Michael, they can pick Uzo Arukwe, they can pick who again? Every of our actors. Alex. Pick them, polish them up, and let them do it. It is their story, it is their own culture, it's Igbo culture. Things fall apart is like that book. If you have read the book, it encompasses the way of life of the Igbo people.
Hello, amazing people. This is your favorite girl, Lima. Of course, your host with the most. It is yet another episode on Tama with Lima Season 2, probably brought to you by Dark Infinity Studio. So in the studio with me today, I have my amazing boss, a well-respected figure in the film industry. I call him Director B. Welcome to the studio, sir.
Thank you so much for having me, Lima with the most.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome. So, Director B, I quickly want you to tell the viewers about yourself and how you got your experience so far.
Alright, so my name is Usman Ogunlade. That's my name.
Okay.
But people call me Blackky.
Of course, I call you Blackky.
Some call me Director Blackky, some call me Director B, and all that. So, but majorly Blackky.
Yeah.
I'm from Oyo State, Ibadan to be precise. I've been
Okay.
making films for over 15 years now.
Wow.
And what did I do? I started some few years back, but for me it was first entertainment. It was not film as in film. It was entertainment because when I was younger, when I was a little child, I love entertainment. I love everything, music, drama, dance, and all of that. I love everything. I remember that time when we go to birthday parties, I'll be the first person to stand up and stand dancing.
Wow.
The moment the music is up, I start dancing. Then in those days when my parents bought all these records, those CQ and the Barista, Orlando, Sony, Obi, and all that. By the time I listen for like a day or two, I'll cram everything on my head.
Oh.
Even though I don't understand what they're saying, but I know every rhythm and I'll just follow through. Then at that point I realized I imagine myself as a newscaster anytime I watch it, because my parents compelled us to watch NTA News. NTA News, BCS News.
Yeah.
When they're casting news, you see that I have to watch the news so that you tell my father
the content of the
news. So over time I started imagining myself
right.
as a newscaster. So I think it started from there. But majorly it all started some years back. I think before I think it was when I was in the poly.
Okay.
So before poly, because I remember that even when I went to the government college,
okay.
so all the parties of my peers, they want to do birthdays and all that. I'll be the MC, I'll plan it for them.
Wow.
And do all of that. After a while, I started event planning on my scale and all of that. When I got to the polytechnic Ibadan, I was doing MCs, I planned events for them. Then some of our friends that was from, I can sing. A lot of us were going around. Then I remember some of my friends too. Before this kit and everything, we used to have some awada, something in school. There's a friend of mine, he lives in UK now, from Alagbede. He formed Alagbede.
Okay.
Alagbede is like they do drama, church drama, they do MC, they do all of that. Okay. All of us, we shall do rubbish, all those things.
It's not rubbish now.
Now, when I look at it, when I look back and I see what these guys are doing now, I just laugh. I just laugh. The social media really give all of these things the opportunity. if you had social media, then maybe I'll be one of the biggest social media influencer. But filmmaking now started, I think, around 2008.
Okay. So which film did you start with?
I started with a film titled Olologun. I came out from the Yoruba film industry.
Okay.
In those days of time, NTP and the likes. So I was just in my sister. I was living with my sister then at Omera. So I was in the house. I was just thinking about everything. Okay. We read mechanical engineering, but at the end of the day, I think this entertainment thing is. But the entertainment too is now looking like I have 4 or 5 different angles, arms to entertainment that I feel like I'm fitting.
Like you feel like you can't even fit it. You have been doing it.
Yes, that's what
it's part of you.
Yeah. So I feel like, okay, I need to focus on one.
Right.
So I've been doing the drama thing too. I've been doing it. So as I was saying that, then it was all this small phone.
Yeah.
Then we put it on FM radio station so that I listen to music and all. And all of a sudden, on that radio station, they were now doing, come and audition for that, come to LTV8.
Okay.
I think maybe 3,000 or 2,000 naira to pay for me. The amount of money we made is the exact amount of money to pay for. So I trekked from Omera to LTV8 Alagbede to obtain the form. I feel it there. I did everything you want us to do there. I made sure I submitted it because I cannot go twice. So I checked back home.
Wow.
So I think a week later or 2 weeks after, he sent message that you have been picked on for audition. We went for audition, they picked us, and that was it. So it now turned out to be that the person that owns that thing, that was my boss, happens to want to use that together, guys, and start like a
team of his own.
Drama team, like a college, like an academy.
Yes.
So after they told us that we were coming for the Azal and everything. Till we now went to somewhere around the wood, inside bush.
Wow.
We were there for like a month to shoot Olologun. That was the first film I featured. And ever since then. So it's been moving to different places to do auditions on my own, trying to get opportunity on my own.
But now you currently walk behind the camera.
Yeah.
Has there ever been a time that you wish you were in front of the camera? Now,
well,
not then.
Looking at it now, and I'm not sure I regret the fact that because at a point in my career, I just to move behind the camera.
Just to move behind the camera, okay.
Because in those days, if you are in front of the camera when you are not known, they are probably going to treat you like they are doing a favor.
Okay.
Nobody's paying you anything. They only pay those ones that has face.
Wow.
Good money. In fact, the money is not for them. The money is not good. It's not good money. How much more we that we are not known? Then when you go to auditions, you see like 1,000 guys and ladies wanting to drag it for the same role that you are looking up to, they are looking at. So I don't feel like that. Because this thing is getting tired. So I asked myself one day, and I said, okay, what do you want out of this? Okay. So I asked myself, what do you want in this industry? I said, okay, I think I want to end up becoming like a producer director. So I said, why not start now?
Nice.
And that's the solution. And I said, okay, let me start now. So I had to go back to people that so I can do this thing. So I started at this point I don't work. I've worked with TV, I've done different things. I now moved behind the camera. I started as a camera assistant, runner, those people that pack cables, sweep floor and all of that. I did that. I did floor manager. I did set dresser, wardrobe assistant. Before I moved to yes.
Gaffer.
Even Gaffer, because I helped them put light and all of that at some point in my career. Then I was props manager and all of that. All of those things we were doing. Then after a while, I had the opportunity of becoming an assistant director. Then that changed
the story
in a bit, because as an assistant director, you are in between the technical team and the production team.
Yes.
The production will give information, you use that information to process a set. So you are closer to the director because the director will tell you this is what I want, tell the GOP I want this.
Right.
So you are torn between, do you want to tilt towards being a director or you want to tilt towards being a producer?
And from that, it is easy to become.
Yes. From there, I was at a point I was production manager, production coordinator, and all of that. I produced some things on my own for friends and all of that. But something is there pushing me towards directing. So at a point I said, okay, let me focus on it and let's see how it goes.
Wow. And the experience has been so fascinating.
It's been so awesome.
It is well. Yeah, so talking about back to business now, talking about the challenges and prospects faced by Nigerian film industry.
Okay.
What do you think are the challenges they are facing currently?
The challenge is plenty.
Just mention a
The
few.
first one is the fact that no financial aid.
No financial aid.
Yes. What you see in the industry now is individual efforts, major.
Wow.
Government is not. The government says, I'm giving you $20 million in the creative industry. It will go around. Some set of people will just. It's more and
they'll sit down on it.
And government do that. I'm sorry, they do that thing at the point when they need their
votes or
they
election
need votes
time.
and they need for people to just start praising singing their praise. And a lot of that does not work for the creative industry. We need grants. We need government to build film villages. Do you know any government-owned film village in Nigeria? No. The only one that we have
is private one. Yeah.
Chetam, only Afolayan, Bolani, or St. Peter, and the like. So the government is not doing anything. There's no space where, government-owned equipment company where we can go rent equipment at a very subsidized rate. So that our film industry would, this pressure on us would, do you get?
Subside.
There's no training, capacity building. Do you get? Like, filmmakers, the 95% of filmmakers in Nigeria today are self-trained. I'm film academia, I want to be following you, and you start learning on the job.
From there.
Yes, there's no. Nigerian Film Institute, NFI, in George has been there for years. The other one that we can point at is Elka, privately owned.
And you're not saying that.
Which other one? Pepsi, privately owned. You are not doing all of these things. If all these things are not put in place, the industry will not grow. Then the issue of piracy, the government is not helping us to fight piracy.
Yes.
When you drop your film on cinema, on Netflix or Amazon, by 4 p.m. that day, the film is online.
The next 1 hour.
It's online.
Telegram.
Somebody spent 200 million to make film. They have not made they haven't even made 5 million naira.
Wow.
Not even profit now. 5 million naira from the amount of money that the production money.
Yeah.
The film is already online. Everybody's watching on Telegram. And nobody's saying anything. The government is not looking into helping us to do all of this. How are we going to survive? And some of us don't know any of that thing. This is the only thing that God has sent us to do.
That was full from the
Yes, there are so many things. I don't just want to bore you with children, but these are the things that our problem is. And even we, Nigerians, we are the problem of the industry too.
Exactly. Because the social media, I don't think the government can regulate that on social media. Or do you think so?
Since who? Do you know the country that owns TikTok?
No.
Yes. I think is it South Korea or North Korea, one of the Korean countries. The algorithm of what they see on TikTok over there is different from what they show you here. They show you what you want them to show you. Do you know in Germany, by the time you pick your phone and you pick www.nigeria and you are trying to download, they will come to your door and knock. Well done, man. They will arrest you. All of these things can be done.
True.
If it can be done that, you can pick my film and put it online. Do you think it cannot be done that? Then I can arrest you.
Sure.
It can be done, but we are not doing it. Then, like I said the other time, the entire masses are still the problem of the industry. For example, we make films, we spend money to make film. The film is rubbish. It's not nice. Meanwhile, the same rubbish, it is being fed from Hollywood. They say, oh, great film, that's the best. But because, just for the singular fact that it's coming out from Nigeria, we feel like we are the second best, or we are second citizens in the world. We don't see our things as the best. yes, we may not have gotten there. We may, yes, we are still doing something. But look back, think 10, 15 years ago. Do we have the kind of project that we do now? We don't. It shows that we are going somewhere. It shows that we are going to develop and we are going to get there.
Yeah.
Then another thing is Nigerian filmmakers, we ourselves, we have our own challenge too. We look for validation too much.
True.
We want to make film like they would do in Hollywood. Their culture and our culture differs.
Yeah, it's different.
The way we live our life, our body nuances, the way we talk. For example, if they call somebody now that he's our father is dead now, the way we react is different from the way somebody in America will react to that same news. Yeah. We were loud. We are naturally loud. We don't necessarily need to start making films like the whites. Yeah. Let's make our film for ourselves. Look at Afrobeat. Afrobeat, because they stood on our shower song. After a while, now they will go, they have accepted Afrobeat. We have now American artists making Afrobeat album. Our Nigerian artists, Afrobeat artists, they are now making millions of dollars. When we stay on our leg, at a point they will come and respect us and they'll say, okay, we want to, okay, what do you do? How do you want us to do it? But when we run to them, what they do is, like 1,000 of you will run to them.
Yes.
They will not collect more than 2. Even that 2 has to be in their own tent. They now tell you, no, you have to infuse this. You have to be Denzel Washington and play this role.
They even hijack the idea.
They will hijack it and do it their own way. You will not be complaining. That's not our story. They did not tell it where. It's not. It is you that want to tell it. So these issues, there are so many issues that we cannot finish it.
Yeah, I get your point and they are very valid. But then we have Nigerians that will be like, oh, God forbid, I cannot watch Nigerian movies, I cannot do this, I cannot do that. And from my research so far, I just found out that repetition in Nigerian movies is what bores people. You watch some movies back then, like Living in Bondage, I think they did it around 1922 or thereabout. And now we have like Living in Bondage from Billy Afolayan production. And all the storyline, there seems to tally. Do you get? And other movies like that we watch on YouTube, cinemas and everything. I feel personally, I just feel like the storylines are the same.
Thank you. You are supporting what I said earlier. Let me start from somewhere.
Okay.
Because you are in your father's house.
Okay.
And you eat rice in the morning, in the afternoon, and at night. You say you know your father's house.
Father's house.
You will have to first appreciate your father's house first. That's number 1. Number 2. Do you know the version? How many versions of Superman have you watched? Answer now. How many versions of Batman have you watched?
Lots of it.
Thank you. Have you watched The Lord of the Rings? Have you watched The Game of Thrones?
I'm not familiar. I watch Nigerian movies.
Have you watched
have repetitions.
Have you watched Gladiator? Have you watched
I don't
Those are
watch
epic shows from that side. Don't they have almost the same elements?
They do.
The story may differ a bit. But they have almost the same. It's either somebody is looking for power or somebody's wife, somebody wants to snatch somebody's girlfriend and they start fighting.
True.
But when we do the same thing here, it's looking the same. It's the same thing. I'm sorry. There's no new thing under the sun.
Yes.
We will keep reinventing. We'll keep retelling stories. We'll keep doing it.
Right.
Let me tell you, if I give you the same story, I give my DOP that's looking at me from behind the camera.
Okay.
If I give him the same script, if I give 10 people the same script and ask you go on to different levels, take 20 million and shoot it. You shoot the same story but different films.
True.
Because you are not worrying now, your film to go did they do it exactly the same way? No, I'm not supporting that. I'm not saying we should now bore everybody with the same kind of stuff. But what I'm saying, let us keep appreciating ourselves. Yeah. While we constructively criticize all of these, let's say, what is this rubbish? What is this? No, that's derogatory. That's depressing. Yeah. But when you criticize creatives constructively, they can pick 1 or 2 things from where they say, okay, let's do this. When I'm making my film, I don't know that I have almost the same story in your head.
Yeah, true.
Do you get? So it's not my fault, and neither is it your fault. Then check it out. These days I heard, this epic. Everybody just all the Yoruba feel like don't do epic. They should wait for more because those are our stories. Those are our stories. Nobody is going to tell it for us. Or do we want us to wait till when Oyibo will come and start telling us the story of Shango and Obutu and Obi?
Definitely not.
Now, things fall apart. I mean, some white studios, they bought the right. And they said it's Idris Elba that will play Okonko. And now it has become back and forth, everybody's fighting like. Yeah, like why I think I'm turning between two words. The first word is the fact that they own their money. They bought the right. They can do whatever they want with the story. If they are not happy with it, we can go and buy the rights and do the story again and use Ogunlade or use to be Michael to do Okonko. Then God has one. That's one angle. The other angle is we need to always be careful that some of these our stories are so unique to us, right, to our culture, tradition, and way of life, so that somebody that cannot even pronounce Okonko right, I'm sorry, you will now come and say Akainego and say it's rubbish, and people will now look at you and they'll just be sad. Do you get? Can't you get actors? They said, do we have any actors in Nigeria that has that international market value? And I asked them, go and watch Spartacus. Before Spartacus became a super hit, do we have any actors in that show that have that international market value? It was when Spartacus became an household film, everybody loves Spartacus, everybody wants to watch. Then those actors became superstars. Can't they do that for us? If they really love us, say what they claim. They can pick Zubi Michael, they can pick Uzo Arukwe, they can pick who again? Every of our actors. Alexis. Pick them, polish them up, and let them do it. It is their story, it is their own culture, it's Igbo culture. Things fall apart it's like that book, if you have read the book, it encompasses the way of life of the Igbo people. So it's not something you can just toy with. That's the other side. But I'm torn in between because I don't have money. If I have money today, I will go and buy it off them and say, okay, let's shoot it and own it. So we will have the Piper, the pace still.
It is the explanation is on point. But then we've highlighted all these challenges, at least few of them. How do you think we can best eradicate these challenges?
It is all of us.
All of us.
Yes.
This one is on all of us.
Yes. The filmmakers, we need to always do due diligence to our story, and then we shoot our film so that our audience, they will love our story. The audience too. Also, cut us some slacks. Calm down. We are trying. We are doing our best. But the kind of resources that we have. Yes, you know there are some greedy filmmakers that the investor will give them 500 million to make film. They will first go and buy a jeep, 150 million. And they will now be using the 200 million that is needed to manage. It happens. But even at that, even it happens everywhere. The word corruption is not a Yoruba word now. It's not an African word, it's an English word. That means there's corruption out there in the white man's land. That's why they mean it's corruption. Do you get? So it's not like it happens there alone. But what I'm saying is they should at least criticize our projects constructively. They just say, what's this rubbish? That rubbish in 10-15 years ago, if you drop that film that you call rubbish and you drop it 10-15 years, you will have probably been the best film in Nigeria. But
you have some argument like the film made 10-15 years ago are better than the ones.
Yes, I understand what you're saying. Even I agree. When it comes to, so I've said it earlier, when it comes to performance, actors of those days that were not even as popular, they don't have money, they don't have, they always wear the art of each character that they are playing, so that by the time you finish that show, do you notice that in those days, we used to call them, we don't even remember their names, we call them by the name of the character. Abidjan, Awuru. That is the name of the character. It's not the name of that person that played that. Agbako is Agbako till tomorrow. Because he played Agbako so well, we could not even see any other person playing that role. Do you get? But now there's social media, there's more money, everybody. Most creatives are not working based on the passion anymore. They are working based on what they can feed off, what they can make gain money. Everybody wants money.
Yes.
And it starts from the top, it starts from the government. When you get there, you make money, you get there, you are not doing what you're supposed to do, you are just siphoning money, and then you now give money to creatives to start singing your praise. So now the creatives are not like, okay, there's no money to you now. So let me tell you, I want to make money. Everybody wants to make money now. Everybody don't want to put in the work. You just want to make money. Even though if it's not making money, it's not making sense. But at the end of the day, that should not overshadow the core of the work, of the craft. So that is what we have now. We have money, material things, and all of that overshadow. I can tell you that some over 60% of the kind of creatives that we have now, necessarily actors and actresses, are there because they just want the fame. So they use that fame to now start doing some other deals. That's what they want. They only have little guys that you know that they know their audience, and they make money, they want to make money, but they will do, some of them will do something like, I can't be in this show. This is not a script. They will reject it. So if you want me to be in it, you have to change the story. The story sounds, try to listen the way it was written. Do you get? Because he knows that my craft would not allow me to be part of this. But we have a whole lot of that. Anything goes. So if that one says he's not doing, I will go to yes, that's the problem.
That's true.
So no regulations, they don't have a body that is actually really regulating us. Yoruba, they have their own, even the Yoruba, they have like 3, 4, 5 associations. They have NTV, they have Tampa, they have Ambassador, they have now go to the English part. They have AGN, they have different ones too. Then they will have some with the indie filmmakers. They don't belong in any other, and they are making films.
But there's nobody that regulates.
There should be a body.
What's Yoruba and
even it may not be an association like that. There should be a government body that says, if you want to make film, follow this XYZ. We have, but I think maybe they're not doing their job. Do you get?
Because if they are doing their job, of course.
Some things. Yeah. I'm sorry, but I remember when I used to still be in the film.
I'm sorry, but you're not sorry.
I'm not sorry. I remember when I was still active in the music industry.
Right.
I remember that they would ban songs.
Yes.
8 months after it don't blow. They say, these songs have been banned, and we look at the list of the songs that have been banned, and be like, the person that owns this song don't drop like 3 songs after this song. You don't forget. Then you know the funniest thing, he's not giving level to the song. The moment NBC or whatever, what's the name? Yeah, the drop podcast, they will drop that we are banning this song, the song skyrockets and becomes number 1 on the music chart table. Because people that have not even listened to it, why did they ban the song? Let me listen to it. Then you are becoming bad. Yes. Why not have a way of before the song comes out? Yeah. You know that this song cannot stay, and then you need to go back, like what we're saying. You need to go back. You need to know how to control the internet. These are the kind of songs that we don't want. Even YouTube will tell this song. You look at the criteria that the Nigerian government has given you. This song cannot play in Nigeria. So if you are within Nigeria, if you want to play that song on YouTube, you need to use VPN. Yes. To now access that song on you, because you might want to play this song. This song is not allowed in this country. In your zone, finish. Even on YouTube. And then do you get what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So, but by the time you think, I will need VPN, I will not download VPN, then I want to go to change it to Germany before I can. Well, leave the song, they let me listen to that song. Yeah. Then the same thing radio, the same thing TV. All those TVs, big TV, TV Sound City and all of that. They know that these songs you cannot connect it. Because you are making money, you are doing your business within the space and scope of this country. The Nigerian government should be able to tell you that we don't want this. These are the things that we want. Yeah. But nobody is doing that. Maybe they have it, yeah, but some people are just so.
Thank you, Director B. At least for putting justice in this topic. I sincerely appreciate you.
Thank you so
And
much.
I'm glad that you're able to be blunt and open up on these challenges.
Thank you.
So much
Thank you.
for coming.
Thank you.
And from the production of Tama Wilima, myself and all the crew, we want to give you this token for coming.
Really?
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much, Tama Lima. Thank you. God bless. We love you. Yeah. Thank you.
So guys, thank you for watching, and if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please kindly subscribe to Time Out with Lima on YouTube and all our social media platforms. Time Out with Lima. And guys, if you have any question for Director B, we'll be dropping his email address on the screen, so you can send him a message if you want to reach out to him. Thank you so much. Love you.